We're really in it now, Dawson.
We're really in it now.
We're in the end
Carson.
game now.
I know a guy who said that one time.
Was his name Prince Caspian?
No.
Voyage of the Dawn Treader?
That's a long name for a guy. Also,
No. I was asking if there was a different guy named Voyage of the Dawn Treader.
oh no. This guy was named Spider-Man.
Oh.
Yeah.
We're in the Spider-Man now.
We're in the Spider-Man now.
Does Aunt May get blipped too?
I think it's implied that she did. Because
Yeah.
like there's not a scene between Peter and May where they're like, "Oh damn, I missed you, Peter."
Oh shit, Peter.
Oh shit.
Oh
Yo,
shit, Peter, I
what's
missed
up,
you.
Pete?
Peter, what's up, kiddo?
Yeah, exactly.
What's up, Broheim?
Yeah.
That's how Aunt May talks now.
Yeah, bro. Huh?
New Aunt May update. She talks like she's your personal trainer.
Yeah.
What's up, broski? I missed you, Peter. You're gone for a minute, dude.
You know what? You know what kind of
Pete, I missed you.
Peter? You know what? I missed you, buddy. I missed you, Peter.
Peter, I missed the shit out of you.
I missed the hell out of you.
She's
Peter.
also Marjorie Taylor Greene, weirdly enough.
Magic the Gathering, as I like to call her. But you know what's I just realized that's confusing me now.
What's up?
So didn't like have you seen all the new Spider-Man movies, the Marvel ones?
Yes, the only one I haven't seen. I assume you're not including the newest Spider-Verse,
No, I'm not.
because I ain't seen that shit.
Well, you should. It's good.
I'm gonna watch it tonight.
Wow.
Wow.
Wow. But
Sponge.
was it in Far From Home, the second one, when May and Happy were like having were dating or whatever?
Yeah, they're dating.
Okay.
In
So
that
that
movie.
and that was pre-Endgame.
That
And
is
then
pre-Endgame, yes.
post-Endgame is No Way Home.
Wait, no. Far From Home is post Endgame.
Is it?
Yes.
No way.
Yes. It came out
Oh, you're
immediately
right.
after Endgame.
You're so right. Okay, never mind
Yeah.
then.
Yeah.
Because I had it in my head that it came out pre-Endgame, and then I was like, well, No Way Home was post-Endgame. So Happy was holding on to that summer fling for 5 years. But I just completely didn't fucking remember what happened.
It's so fucked up that Endgame came out the year before COVID.
Yeah.
Like, it is funny that like there's a movie where like for 5 years everything's different. And then like a year later it's like
shit.
for 2 years everything's different.
Yeah. You emerge from your cave and you run into your friend and he looks 5 years older.
Yeah,
it's
that's true.
It's just like that movie.
Right, yeah. I hit like my second puberty, I like to call it, right before COVID.
Your second puberty?
Yeah, like my hairline got fucked up, and also, which I mean that's getting old, but like my hairline, like the widow's peak started receding a little bit more, but also I couldn't grow a beard until like 3 months before COVID, and like I was rocking it for a while, and then like during COVID, I like seriously was like, I'm not gonna fucking shave at all. I'm also probably not gonna put on real clothes at all, which I didn't really do. So I had to go work back at Guitar Center. Big old thumbs down. We're holding a symbolic thumbs down.
We're both holding thumbs downs right now.
That.
Yeah. I worked at Amazon during COVID.
That's right. You told me about that.
Yeah. For 3 months, and then I quit because I wanted to kill myself.
How far into COVID did you start working for Amazon?
I was working there. I started October 2020. So it was like pretty deep in it still. It was like shit was barely starting to kind of turn around, but like it was the kind of thing where it was like we could see restrictions getting lifted in general, like outside of the workplace in like a few months or something. But
because restaurants really weren't doing the like sitting outside thing until then, were they?
I think that was like the primary way that you could eat at restaurants at that point. It was sitting outside.
I ate at a restaurant inside in November 2020.
Damn, that restaurant was slacking.
They're still in business. They got a great health code.
Oh wow.
Score. I ate there the other night.
Wow.
Yeah, not to brag or anything, but I eat dinner sometimes.
Really?
I know.
I need to do that after this podcast.
Ooh, you want to do it together?
Sure.
Okay, cool.
I haven't eaten anything today.
For real?
Yeah. I be forgetting.
Because I'm like trying to gain so much weight right now and like then turn it into muscle.
Mm.
You don't realize how fucking hard gaining weight is.
Until you try
Until you fucking are trying to do it.
Yeah.
Like, it's when you're not trying where you're like, oh, man, all of a sudden I have a gut. Fuck.
Yeah.
But, like, this shit is hard, dude.
Yeah.
Like, this shit is gnarly.
I feel like it's like the same as when you're not trying, but you're more focused on it. So,
yeah.
Like, you don't notice the weight gain when you're not trying until it's there. But then, like, you're trying to notice it now.
I stopped tracking my calories. Like I stopped tracking my macros, and I think it's legitimately helped me a lot because like I would just have so much anxiety. I'd be like, I'm not gonna hit it today, and then I would hit it every single fucking time because I would like have anxiety about it at 2 p.m.
Yeah.
Like before I've even like
I'm almost out of the day.
Yeah, no, I'm like fuck. I only have 8 hours to eat 1,000 more calories?
I only have enough calories that will be fulfilled by dinner left at 2 p.m.
Oh, yeah.
Fuck.
No kidding. Yeah. So, like, I would have anxiety about it. It was just, like, annoying the fuck out of me. But, like, ironically, I've gained more muscle since I stopped tracking.
Yeah.
Like, way more.
It's crazy.
It's nuts how that works.
Yeah. I mean, like, everyone's body is different. So, like, if you're tracking calories based on, like, a standardization, it's not going to fucking work out.
Yeah.
You gotta
for sure.
figure out what works for you.
I was talking to Andy Williams, famous wrestler, The Butcher.
Oh, okay.
About how many calories he eats a day. I was expecting like 5 or something like that. He was like
5 calories.
No, 5,000. But like he was like, oh, like, you know, on a light day, like 6,500. I was like, God fucking damn, dude.
That's how
the boy
you get
eats,
that beefy,
man.
I guess.
That boy gets beefy as fuck.
Eating.
I showed my dad a picture of him last night. My dad was like, "That guy's your friend," and I was like, yeah. He's my scary big friend."
I think we all need a scary big friend in our lives.
Oh yeah, you're one of mine.
Let's go.
Yeah.
Not big in muscle, mind you, dear listener.
You're just really tall.
I'm just very tall.
Yeah.
Not muscular at all, but I get the job done.
When we've been having technical difficulties on stage, I've been either saying one of two things, which is one of them is a Lovejoyism, which is what's the highest number you can think of.
I have been thinking about using that next time.
Oh, do
I run
it.
into that.
But the second one is who's the tallest person in this room, and every single time there's always one singular guy in the crowd that everyone's like, oh, it's this fucking guy right here. And every single time I'm like, yeah, he's pretty tall. Like,
that's a pretty tall guy, right?
That's a pretty tall guy.
I kind of want to do that, but because I'm like the odds of me being the tallest guy in the room are not slim, so I want to try that one time, and then like the audience
not
points
slim.
out the guy, and then I bring him up on stage to see if he's taller than me.
Oh, that's so much that time.
I mean, it depends on how long the technical difficulty is. On
true.
How much I can ride that out, but
we have technical difficulties like every 6 shows, and like it's always like an annoying one where like it's like at the He Is Legend show, Dan's guitar strap busted off of like the hinge thing on his guitar, so he had to switch guitars. Maddie broke a string at one of the Better Lovers shows. But like normally it's something just like fucking annoying where like the Kemper is making some garbage sound that sounds like, you know, that's like how I imagine. Remember that lady that was dangling from the helicopter and she was spinning a bunch?
Yeah.
She got airlifted out of that canyon. Yeah. One time Maddie's amp was making how I imagine.
Oh, okay.
You know, like Fuck!
Holy fuck!
I think about that video like every day of my life, dude.
I don't know how that happened,
Dude. Like,
you think somebody like twisted up the rope a lot? It was just like, you guys, you're never gonna believe this prank.
a rival helicopter airlift, like, was just like
A rival hospital. It's like, we're gonna take these fuckers down once and for all,
dude.
Hospitals having
Like
beef
two
like
high
that.
schools like stealing each other's mascots. Yeah.
Instead of like fucking.
You think like Grady and Emery are like beefing?
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah, no, for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah. Emery's like the rich kid hospital.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Grady's like, they're something. All right.
But they both hate children's health care.
Yep.
They hate Scottish Rite.
And St. Jude's is like Switzerland.
Sure. Yeah.
No,
They
no,
don't
shit
attack
can
St.
go down
Jude.
there.
Yeah. Last tangent before we get into the song. Watched the Chronicles of Narnia Prince Caspian last night.
I saw.
Dude.
Your review had me very curious. Is all you
Homeboy's
wrote
doing the yeah, no,
all you wrote was he does that accent the whole movie, huh?
Prince Caspian
Mm-hmm.
is a British gentleman, played by a British man by the name of Ben Barnes.
Ben Barnes.
And let me tell you, I don't think it's any coincidence that this boy ain't worked much since these movies.
Why is that?
He's doing a like horrible, like somewhere in between like Mediterranean and Middle Eastern accent in this fucking movie, and he's doing it very poorly.
Why didn't he just do British?
Dude, I'm saying. And like the thing is I kind of thought he started British in the beginning of the movie.
Mm-hmm.
And I was like, well, he's British. That makes sense. Like, you know, people are usually British in fantasy things.
Mm-hmm.
It's fine. Like, nobody questions it. Whatever. But this fucker, like, he's like, I did not believe in talking animals until yesterday. You're like, what are you doing?
What is this guy?
It's so strange. He's like, I did not, like, it's like French, Mediterranean, and like racist Middle Eastern all like rolled into one. And I'm like, what the fuck is going on? And it's really bad. Like, it's distracting. I couldn't get past how bad it was.
That's crazy.
And I was like, why didn't he just do a British accent? But now I want to watch the Narnia movie after it to see if he just drops it.
I don't know if he's in that one.
Yeah, he is.
Oh, really?
Voyage of the Dawn Treader?
Yeah.
What I said earlier?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I never saw that one. I don't think I ever saw Prince Caspian either.
Prince Caspian it's all right.
I remember seeing the poster and thinking that Prince Caspian was really hot.
Yeah.
And then I never
He
saw
is.
the movie. He is very hot.
He's been in Westworld since, doing a bad American accent in that.
Oh.
I'm starting to think this Ben Barnes character shouldn't do accents.
I think people should stop telling him to do those.
He might be in Oppenheimer too, honestly.
Really? I don't think so. You must be thinking of someone else.
Some other guy that was
Are
in
you
a
thinking
kid's
of
movie.
Roderick from Diary of a Wimpy Kid? Because he is in Oppenheimer.
Yes, that is who I'm thinking of. That is legitimately exactly who I was thinking of, Dawson. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Also, Dane DeHaan is in Oppenheimer.
Yeah.
Haven't seen that guy in a little
Fucking
while.
kills it, though.
Oh, he's great.
Like, goes insane.
I really
in
like
style.
that Aldrich what is that guy's fucking name?
Alden Ehrenreich.
Alden Ehrenreich. Yes, thank you.
He did great, too.
I really like it. First of all, that forehead is doing half the work. But yeah, that guy's got an enormous forehead.
He's got a powerful forehead.
Powerful forehead, very pronounced brow.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I was like, that is a German fucker right there.
Speaking of big foreheads, I saw The Iron Claw.
Oh, lots of foreheads in that movie.
Lots of foreheads in that movie.
One of my favorite actors is in that movie.
Which
the guy
one?
that plays their dad.
Oh, that guy. He was great. I wanted to fucking kill him.
Oh yeah, I bet you did.
Do you know like the shit with the Von Erich family?
I don't really, and I'm kind of just looking forward to the movie, like revealing all of that to me.
Yeah, the movie's not like 100% accurate, but it gets the gist of it, and also the real life story is worse, which is insane because you watch the movie and you're like, this is one of the most crushing films I've ever seen in my life.
No,
and then you look it up and it's like there's a whole other brother that they had to cut out because the director was like, people are not going to believe that this happened if we leave this guy in. And the family's cool with it. Like the family's
like,
yeah, family's cool with the movie and everything. They're like, yeah, it's not completely accurate, but I mean, it gets the message across and everything.
Sure.
So
yeah.
I mean, and like, I read an interview with the director where it's like, he's been working on this movie for fucking years and years, and all the choices he made to like cut things and switch up timelines or whatever, it was like in service of the story, which I feel like a lot of biopics like kind of don't really do right, but this movie did it right. Because like the broad strokes of everything that happened in the movie is true.
Yeah.
It's just like it might not have all happened in that order.
Sure.
Or like or all that. But I mean, great movie. I saw it with my brother the day after we both got to my parents' house to stay there for Christmas. And there's a line at the very end of the movie that almost made both of us cry. And
oh, really?
We never cry at movies.
Damn.
And like, there's a line at the end where it was like, "God damn, man."
Shit.
This shit. And it's like, it was like, in such a sad movie, it's kind of remarkable that the thing that got me closest to crying was the most hopeful line in the movie. So like, yeah, highly recommend that movie.
Yeah.
Sad as fuck. If you've ever watched a movie with someone who cries during movies and you bring them, they're going to be inconsolable the whole time.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
I'm seeing Ferrari on Saturday.
I'm curious about that one.
Yeah.
I'm very curious about it.
Adam Driver in makeup that makes him look the same age as Penelope Cruz. But Penelope Cruz is still somehow hotter.
Yeah.
Very interested.
Very, very interested. I saw a trailer for it, and I saw the goofy-ass car crash, and I was like, why would they put that in the trailer?
I'm excited.
I'm looking forward to seeing it whenever I do.
I like that Adam Driver.
I like him. I
can't really put my finger on why.
He's a good actor.
He's a good actor, yeah.
He was the best part of that dumbass new Star Wars trilogy.
Was he the best part of that?
Yeah, he was Kylo Ren.
Somehow Marriage Story has returned.
Somehow.
Every day I wake up and Palpatine's alive.
And somehow, welcome back to the podcast.
That's right. Whoa.
That was 19 minutes
19 minutes in.
Give or take.
New record?
I don't know. Maybe. I don't know if we've ever forgotten to do that. But I'm one of your hosts, Dawson. I have he, him pronouns.
I am your other host, Carson. I'm flicking the I'm flicking the circuit breaker on my he, him pronouns. Meaning I'm turning them on.
Oh, wow. It's a big neon sign above Carson's head that says he, him.
He,
right
him. Yeah, that's right.
And this is a Fall Out Boy podcast, in case you forgot.
Yeah, in case us only talking about movies we've seen threw you off a little bit.
Before next episode, I'll talk about Wonka before we get to the song. But
did you see it or no?
Nope. I'm gonna see it though. I haven't bought my tickets yet, but I'm gonna see it.
Someone told me that if you don't like like if you watch it like the songs are supposed to be like comedically bad, then you will laugh through the entire thing.
Mm-hmm.
But if you like swallow your like if you suspend your disbelief that Timothée Chalamet, like if you're like, he can sing, actually he can sing, like it's like it's stomachable. But like, so at some points, like you're just like, whoa, dude. Yeah. So we'll see.
We'll find out.
We'll see.
But until then, we have a Fall Out Boy song to talk about.
Yes, we do.
Today. And that song is A Little Less 16 Candles, A Little More Touch Me.
Here's a snippet of it.
And it's over.
Look at that.
Look at that.
Look at that.
Can you believe that? It's over. It's so fucking over.
I think I like this song.
I like it. Smile.
I do too. I think that maybe my apprehension to saying that is like, is this the simplest Fall Out Boy song we've done?
We've done a couple, or at least one Evening Out with Your Girlfriend songs. I feel like those are just simpler in general.
I honestly think that maybe they have more going on than this song does. This song is so over the plate and so geared towards being like a single that it almost like it eclipses the artistry that could have been injected into it, I guess, or the artistry that was injected into it. It's real strange how easy this song is.
Yeah.
So simple. When usually I think Fall Out Boy has a little bit more going on than this. But I mean, I think I really do like it. And I of the songs on From Under the Cork Tree that were singles, I think this might be just below Dance Dance for me.
This is definitely below Dance Dance for me.
Well, Dance Dance being my favorite, I think this is my second favorite. Because Dance Dance, as we've talked about, fucking crazy song.
Yeah.
But this is like, I mean, this doesn't even break 3 minutes.
No.
Like, let's talk about that for a second. Very, very short song.
What are the other singles from this record? It's Dance Dance, Sugar, this.
There's one other.
And
I Slept With Someone in Fall Out Boy, and all I got was this
I'll
stupid
find
song
out.
written about me.
I'll find out.
There's an obvious one that I'm sure we're missing.
We are a little stupid sometimes.
We are a little fucking stupid. But yeah, let's
doesn't break 3 minutes. Doesn't even get there. It's just barely under 3 minutes.
Yes.
And not inherently a bad thing, but it does leave this song kind of, I wouldn't say underdeveloped, because it gets everything across like pretty efficiently, but it's just like, I don't know, pretty goddamn short, ain't it?
It's very short, and it was originally titled A Little Less Molly Ringwald, A Little More Samantha Fox. The original title referenced Molly Ringwald, who played the quiet and innocent Samantha Baker in 16 Candles, and the pop singer Samantha Fox, who performed the 1986 single Touch Me, I Want Your Body.
I like this title that they went with more.
I like it way more, yeah. No.
It's more clever than just naming the people involved.
Yeah, no, I think that it's awesome.
The other single was I Slept With Someone.
I knew it.
I didn't know that this was a single till just now.
Yeah.
I mean, it's obvious.
There's a 6-minute video for this.
What?
Not even 3 minute song. Yeah, they're all like vampire hunters. Well, Pete Wentz is a vampire because,
yeah,
I mean, he has to be.
It's Pete Wentz.
It's Pete Wentz. And he's like getting revenge on a different vampire gang because they turned him into a vampire. And
I hate it when that happens.
Dude,
to me.
Yeah, no, that's the worst.
All the time.
Speaking of vampires, you didn't take off any of your rings to record, which you normally do.
Oh, I just wasn't thinking about it.
No, it's okay. It's just like, You do look like a vampire with all those fucking rings. Like, I hope you know that.
I got a new one. My sister got me one for Christmas. This one.
You have a sister?
Yeah.
Am I stupid?
I don't know. I don't know if I've brought them up before.
Okay.
But I mean, I do have a sister. They live in Chicago.
That's right. Yes, you've brought up your sister before.
Yeah.
No, that's awesome. What is it?
It's silver, sterling silver, and the blue and the red are two different kinds of rocks. I forgot what kinds of rocks, but it's cool.
Meth and lava.
Yeah.
Yeah, cool.
Meth and lava.
Yeah.
But yeah, Pete Wentz is good casting for a vampire as far as members of this band goes. I think the only one that could convincingly be a vampire.
Definitely. Yeah, no, I couldn't see Andy or Patrick or Joe as a vampire. Maybe Joe. Maybe Joe.
I feel like Joe is more zombie coded than vampire.
Yeah.
Maybe
I can't really see Joe as anything other than a sexual predator because of the I Don't Care video where they all get Me Too'd.
It's crazy. I don't know what the thought process was there.
I thought it was crazy.
About that. Andy's a werewolf, 100%.
You think so?
Yeah.
You think he's looking at that moon and going, "Ah, woo"?
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Every full. Have you ever seen Andy out in a full moon?
No, I haven't. That's
exactly.
a good point. Yeah.
Exactly. That's the only logical conclusion there is that he's a werewolf.
I think more bands should like when they're canceling shows, they're like, sorry, we're unable to perform in St. Louis tonight because it's a full moon, and then they don't say anything else.
That would be.
I would
really
love
funny.
that. I would love that.
That'd be so funny, and it's a great way to get assassinated when you get back to that city.
Oh yeah, definitely. Yeah. We are unable to perform in Bora Bora due to where the Little Dipper is placed.
We are unable to perform in Little Rock because our lead singer was abducted by a big gang of guitars.
A big gang of guitars?
Yeah.
Big gang of guitars sounds like a Bob Seger side project.
Yeah.
Or just a Bob Seger album.
True.
Big Gang of Guitars might actually be a good band name. It's
Not
like
bad.
so bad it's good.
It's like it loops back around.
Did I tell you that I thought about the band name Giant Peach the other day? And I was kind of bummed that I'm not in a band called Giant Peach.
If you form a band called Giant Peach, you should find someone named James to be in it.
Yes, but don't call it James and the Giant Peach. Just call it Giant Peach.
Giant Peach, and then one of the members is James.
Yeah, absolutely.
What would you do if Pete Wentz was named James?
James Wentz.
James Wentz. Do you think they'd be famous?
No. Pete is just such an iconic name. You know? Just such a straight to the point.
Mm-hmm.
Think of all the famous Peters we have. Peter Jackson.
Peter Dinklage. Who's in Prince Caspian. Wow.
I know.
And Elf,
that's right. And
Game of
Thrones. And X-Men Days of Future Past.
And
Avengers Infinity War.
And that new Hunger Games.
He's in that.
He is in that.
As what?
I don't know. I haven't seen it.
Oh.
I'm probably not going to see it. But so I will never know.
Yeah, I'm probably not going to see that movie either.
What about the famous Jameses? James Spader.
Oh, okay.
Jimmy Stewart.
Peter Capaldi. Sorry, I was talking about Peter.
That's a
James
good one.
Stewart. Okay. James Marsden.
James Mangold.
Ooh.
Director of Logan.
Fuck. Can't think of any other famous James.
I feel like James Cameron.
Jim.
Jim Cameron.
Jim. My close personal friend, Jim Cameron.
Cast me in Avatar 3, Jim.
Put me in, coach.
I'll be big and blue.
I can act just about as well as Sam Worthington can, which means out of a paper bag.
He's gotten better. He
has gotten a lot better.
In 2. He's a lot better.
I really liked that movie.
I did.
Did we talk about that?
Maybe.
I didn't log it on Letterboxd, but I really liked that fucking movie.
I love that goddamn movie.
No.
I think there's about 16 Na'vi in that movie. The same amount of candles as in the title of this song.
Shut up. Have you seen the movie 16 Candles?
No.
Neither have I.
Awesome. Guess we can't explore
Guess
that
we
avenue.
Guess we can't talk about it.
I also haven't listened to well, I can't remember Touch Me that song like off the dome.
Let's see if we know what
I feel like
is.
I've probably heard it before.
Well, let's get off this video about me improving my vocal range.
Carson is going to sing Mariah Carey songs.
Well, I wrote a hook the other. I was about to say the other day. That's a lie. I wrote a hook 10 minutes before you got here that is slightly out of my clean range, and I can hit it screaming, but I don't want to hit it screaming. I want to hit it clean. So let's see if we know this fucking song.
Remarkably quiet start. Oh, there we go.
This goes crazy, dude.
This is pretty good. I can't say that I'm recognizing it off rip, but full moon? She's a werewolf?
Yo,
Holy
she's talking about a
shit.
full moon.
She's talking about Andy.
She's hungry for fun? She was hunting you down? Yo.
Yeah, I don't recognize this. I was thinking that maybe like as the song went on, I would get it, but
Yeah, no.
I'm not getting it.
No.
Pete knows about a song that I didn't.
Well,
Probably knows about a lot of those.
probably knows. Yeah. I have like a couple like 80s hits like that are like formative memories for me that fucking no one remembers.
Like what?
Like one thing leads to another.
Oh, yeah, I know that one.
Yeah, you do because you're a music person.
Yeah, One Thing Leads to Another by The Fix, I think.
The Fix, yeah.
With 2 X's as far as I remember.
believe so. Ooh, maybe they should get 3.
That's a banger.
That's a banger. I hear the secrets that you keep.
Yeah.
Bum, bum,
Flock
bum,
of Seagulls.
bum, bum. Yes.
The Weeknd interpolated that one into one of his songs.
Did he?
Yeah, on his song Secrets, he sings that chorus.
Dude, he has too many songs.
It's crazy.
I'm going to get this out of the way. Pop records, God damn it, do not need to be 18 songs.
No, most of the time they don't.
I heard about a record that's being made right now because I'm friends with literally one of my oldest friends is like also an industry person now. Not that I'm an industry person. I'm just in a band.
Mm-hmm.
But one of my oldest friends is an industry person and told me about a record that is almost finished but not announced. And the reason why it's not announced is because they're waiting on the 21st song to be completed. The album has 21 canonical songs.
Who's the artist?
I'll tell you after.
We can bleep it.
Oh,
what?
yeah.
They do not need to be making albums that long.
No. He is like a part of her team now. Bleep.
I will.
Too. Yeah.
That's I mean, good for him though.
An album by that specific artist. All I need from that specific artist is 10 bangers.
Yeah, really.
I do not need 21 fucking songs from.
I mean, who knows?
Yeah.
Like we've had albums come out that are just like fucking absurd in length for no goddamn reason, and then they're like
True.
fantastic. I mean, with the caliber of songs that this artist has put out before, maybe they could pull it out.
No, that artist specifically has like more hits than misses for me.
Mm-hmm. But 21 songs.
21 is a lot.
That's a fucking commitment.
21 is a lot of songs.
Like,
how long is the Zayn Malik one?
Oh,
Icarus
God.
Falls.
It's like 35 songs.
And it's fucking called Icarus Falls.
I'm gonna double check just so I'm not like talking out of my ass, but how fucking ironic that he named the album Icarus Falls.
Yeah.
And flew too close to the sun by having his goddamn album be so long. 29 songs.
29 is so long.
It is an hour and 36 minutes
Fuck,
long.
that should be on our Made You Listen.
No. I really don't want to listen to Zayn Malik's Icarus Falls.
How long? What's the, runtime?
It's an hour and a half. An hour and a half straight of Zayn Malik.
Fucking why, dog? Is Pillow Talk on it?
No, that's on the one before.
Oh. Mind of Mine.
Mind of Mine. He ripped off Lil Wayne for that album cover.
Oh, yes, he did. Jesus, that is so many songs.
Mm-hmm.
Technically 28, because there's a radio edit of a song from
yeah,
earlier.
Yeah.
Oh, wait, no, it's not on there earlier. Never mind. 29.
29 songs.
3 features, and they're all late in the track listing.
Oh, God.
Nicki Minaj on No Candle, No Light. Timbaland on the song Too Much. And then Party Next Door on Still Got Time. Which I can't imagine 2 more nondescript artists than Zayn and Party Next Door.
Yeah. Wasn't Party Next Door on a Kanye song, and then that was the biggest thing he ever did?
I think so. And then he has one other track that kind of rocks.
She Party My Next Door.
She does Party My Next Door. I don't know what it is though. Fuck me. Hang on, let me see. Party.
He's on a Drake song.
He also has, yeah.
He's on a couple Drake songs.
Jesus.
He's on a couple Kanye songs too.
Okay, I think I know the Break from Toronto song. I know that one.
I don't.
And he also has everyone was listening to him for a week because the first new Rihanna we got was a feature from her on a Party Next Door song. Which sucks.
That's an incredible gambit to get people to listen to your song.
I know,
Just
right?
Get Rihanna on there.
I think the chorus of that song destroys too. Because Rihanna just sings the chorus, and that chorus is amazing. But then the verse lyrics are all about Party Next Door cheating on a girl, and the girl that he cheated with me tooing him. Yeah, it doesn't go. And the song's called "Believe It."
Oh my god!
It's like he was trying to get ahead of something, but he's not famous enough for anyone to care. So. I'm going to get killed by Party Next Door, maybe.
I mean, his fans aren't going to do it. So someone's got to.
Do you think there's one person out there who's they've got a Party Next Door tattoo?
Absolutely. Yeah.
You think so? You think there's one person with a Party Next Door tattoo?
I think so. And I think the chances of it being a Kanye fan are very high. Because he's on 2 songs on that Ye album, and that's not a very long record.
As a previous Kanye stan, ain't nobody getting Ye tattoos.
No,
sorry,
not anymore. If you get a Ye tattoo now, might as well be the Iron Cross.
Might as well be.
Lie to you.
No, I'm just talking
if you already have one. Sorry.
Yeah, no.
If you're getting one. Reconsider.
I had like a whole like Yeezus half sleeve planned out for like
oh
years.
my god, I'm
so glad. Yeah.
What a bullet dodged.
I like knew like I was gonna have like corresponding things for every song.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Where do you stand on like artist tattoos in general?
I have one.
Mm-hmm.
From a canceled band, so
Mm.
nobody can tell what it is though. Like,
Yeah.
like I'm lucky enough to where it's like so nondescript, or it's so like general that like any normal person would be like, "Oh, that's funny."
Mm-hmm.
But like, if I explain it to somebody, then they're like, "Oh."
What's the tattoo?
I mean,
If you want, I mean, you don't have to on air if you don't want to.
I'm just gonna show it to you, and you can tell me if you get it or not.
Okay. I don't get it.
Okay, yeah, all right. Cool. Yeah, no.
For our audio listeners, Carson just whipped out his balls.
And I had a tattoo of R. Kelly on them.
And it's very, very nondescript.
R. Kelly ball tattoo.
Imagine. That'd be crazy.
Yeah, right.
Yeah. I mean, I thought about getting a car seat headrest one for a while. Of the little guy that's on the cover of How to Leave Town.
See, and this is something that Lovejoy and I talked about. Like, there were so many tattoos that I wanted, but at the age where I would have been like crazy about getting them, I was spending all of that money on trying to be a professional musician.
Mm-hmm.
And I mean, I'm still doing that. I'm spending my money elsewhere. And like now as a nearly 30-year-old man, as someone in their late 20s, I'm like, yeah, I don't need a bunch, you know?
Yeah.
I think all of mine would probably be like movie or book related.
Mm-hmm.
Even if like a director gets canceled, like, I don't know, you
It's
still have like,
it's in reference to a work rather than a person.
yeah, exactly. Which you could technically say about a lot of artists, but people don't idolize people don't idolize directors like they idolize artists, and also
not
like
as widely. No,
yeah.
So like, yeah, I feel like that's a safer bet than like a TV show tattoo is pretty safe too.
Yeah,
because like, I mean, as long as you don't get like one of an actor.
Yeah, sure.
But
I think all of mine would probably be anime related.
Yeah,
like I'd get the brand of sacrifice from Berserk on me.
Yeah,
for sure.
I think
I finished Eva. Did I tell you?
Oh, really? What'd you think?
Oh my god, that ending is ridiculous.
You watched End of Evangelion, right?
No, not yet.
Dude,
I haven't seen it yet.
Dude, you thought the like episode's ending was wacky? Just wait, brother.
Well, like the last episode, like barely feels like a real episode. Like
they ran out of money. So
yeah, no. I gathered that,
yeah.
But it's like I'm like, what the hell is happening? But I realized that, spoilers for Evangelion real quick,
it's like 20 years old.
I know, but still, I hadn't seen it, and if this had been spoiled for me, I would have been a little upset. But like the human instrumentality project, like everyone becoming one, like happens, right? So like everyone is everyone, and he's just like it's just his perspective of him like absorbing everyone, right? Yeah. That okay, so I did interpret it correctly. Yeah.
Those episodes are everyone's individual perspective on that event happening.
That's so crazy.
And then EOE is the literal events. So like you get to see it.
I thought like the last 2 or 3 episodes were like you can accept that as the canon because they ran out of money.
It's still canon.
Or
it's just
EOE is like okay.
EOE.
Don't tell me shit about EOE.
Yeah, I'm not going to.
I'm very excited to watch it.
Yeah, EOE is the it's happening at the same time as those last 2 episodes.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So like chronologically, it's a little confusing, but I mean, since those last 2 episodes are not literal events, the timing of those is also a little like up in the air too.
I see.
But yeah, EOE is like they're both canon. So
interesting.
Mm-hmm. The things that aren't canon, or at least are in a different canon, are the rebuilds.
Oh,
those
have come out like recently, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Those are different. It started out as the guy wanting to make a movie from the show with like better animation and shit, and then he was just like, "What if I changed the story though?" And then he did.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Are they good?
I haven't seen them because I'm a little stupid idiot.
Oh, okay.
But I've heard they're good.
All right.
So
yeah.
You know what else is good? This Fall Out Boy song.
Yeah, that we barely talked about. Yeah.
It's just there's not like a terrible amount to talk about. Like it's catchy. It is really catchy. Like around the second time I listened to it, I was singing along to the chorus. Like the chorus is great, but there's just like apart from that, it is so simple, and it's not. It's really short. I think about it as like if Fall Out Boy wrote an All American Rejects song.
That's kind of how I've been looking at it too. Not All American Rejects so much as it's just like this is so geared to be a single.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know what just happened upstairs in my house, but it's so like it's so directed to be what it is.
Mm-hmm.
There's no left turns or surprises and honestly, it's not to say that the ambition isn't there, because I mean, like, it still very much is. There's a lot of love put into this.
Mm-hmm.
It's just a different type of love than Dance Dance and frankly Sugar and gosh, what's the other single? I Slept with Someone in Fall Out Boy. Like, very, very different amounts of effort and love put into the. Maybe not effort. Maybe the word that I'm looking for is artistry. This feels like we need another single.
Mm-hmm.
Let's write the best possible single we can write. And like I said, it out of the singles on this record, it's my second favorite below Dance Dance.
Mm-hmm.
So, you know, it worked. I think
worked.
this song's fucking great.
Mm-hmm.
Have you noticed, I don't know if you did a whole lot of research, but have you noticed that this is like only in the set list sometimes?
No, I haven't.
It bounces around. It's been back recently, but I have a sneaking suspicion that the label maybe thought like this is going to be your biggest song, and then it wasn't, and they don't really feel obligated to play it since it didn't end up being their biggest song. You know what I mean?
And especially like, because I mean, from a label perspective, like obviously you think this is going to be the biggest one on the album, because like
if you're a Suit, this is your favorite song on the album, 100%.
Because you listen to Dance Dance and it's too like aggressive and weird to pop off in your mind. Sugar is still catchy, but like not as immediate as this, I think.
Yeah. And Sugar also like has a breakdown, and
it's not as straightforward in general.
Yeah, it's got that long intro too. So all together, like Sugar is like that's awesome, but
I like this 16.
But I like this 16 Candles one that's short and yeah.
So,
I Slept with Someone in Fall Out Boy. You're like that's a metal song as far as I'm concerned.
That's the Suit's least favorite song on the record.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah.
But yeah, it's so I mean, I get why it was a single. I mean, if I listened to this and I found out later that it wasn't a single, I'd be like, why? Because like just logically, if you have this, then why not try to make it your biggest one?
And I know that there have been people who have commented like, why doesn't Carson like From Under the Cork Tree? I do. But I will say, the 4 singles on this record are the 4 biggest highlights.
Apart from EXO.
Apart from EXO, of course, because EXO's crazy. And I often do forget that it's on this record, but like EXO's way too weird to be a single too, and it's also the closing track. So
yeah.
You know, I I think that the 4 songs that they picked as singles are like the 4 big standouts. Our Lawyer's a great opener, but like, what's after Our Lawyer? Sugar?
No.
Hang on, we can look.
Yeah, we have technology. Of all the gin joints.
Yes, exactly. So like,
Gin
Dance Dance.
Good.
Gin Joints is fine. Dance Dance, huge highlight. Sugar, We're Going Down, huge highlight. Nobody puts Baby in the Corner. Okay. I've got a dark alley and a bad idea that says you should shut your mouth. 7 Minutes in Heaven. Yeah, good song. Sophomore Slump. Pretty good. Champagne for My Real Friends. Pretty good. I Slept with Someone. Huge highlight. This song, huge highlight. Get Busy Living and Get Busy Dying. Really, really great song. And then EXO, amazing closer. Like, the way that all ties together is great and perfect for an album of this ilk.
Yeah.
An album with 4 honestly pretty big singles. Well, 3 pretty big singles and 1 song that is crazy. 1 insane, like I said, Suits would call I Slept with Someone in Fall Out Boy a metal song, probably. That feels like the song that they put on Guitar Hero. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
They're like, that one can go on video games. So I do think that maybe, I don't think they have any resentment towards this song, but I do think that the label was like, no. 6-minute video for this. Iconic 6-minute video.
This shit is going to be bigger than you. It's going to be bigger than life. This might be the biggest song on our whole fucking record label.
If you're a one-hit wonder, this is the one hit. Like.
And then that didn't happen.
That didn't happen.
Thank God. Thank God.
I will say Dance Dance does body this song.
Oh, yeah.
Like,
100%.
Dance Dance does kick the tar out of this
thing. It's so crazy to think about, like, Dance Dance being on any body of work.
Oh, yeah.
Because, like, this record for me is, like, oftentimes I like it better as individual songs rather than a cohesive work.
Yeah.
Because, like, I can just listen to Dance Dance and Sugar and EXO on their own and be like PogChamp, but like listening to the whole record because the sequencing is weird.
Sequencing's weird, which you've talked about. Yeah.
It's not consistent.
It's great. I will say, reading the sequencing just now, it's great for the way that the singles are paced out. As like there's 2 really, really big ones at the front of the record, and then there's the back 2 singles are like closer to the end. So I think it's paced well for the sake of the singles, but not how you should sequence a record.
Yeah.
So,
yeah. This song, I feel like we haven't really gotten across how good it is just because we've been saying how simple it is. Simplicity does not mean bad.
No, not at all. Not at all.
There are a lot of really simple songs that are like just God tier, and that's just because simplicity, like all other aspects of a work, is neither good or bad. It's all context dependent, just like complexity is neither good or bad. You go listen to a whole Dream Theater record and you tell me that complexity is a good thing.
I fucking hate that band, dude.
I have a friend who really, really loves Dream Theater. I just can't get into him.
Which friend?
He lives in Germany. He's like,
oh well, yeah, of course he loves
an
Dream
online
Theater.
Friend. Shout out Hasibo, or Hasibo. I don't know how to say it out loud. I've never really had to before. But he loves Dream Theater, and I can't get into him because like that's not why I listen to metal.
No, same. Yeah, no.
I never really got the appeal of like prog metal in general.
I can't kick the shit out of anybody to Dream Theater.
No.
You know?
If you kick
I don't
the shit
feel
out
badass walking around to Dream Theater.
Yeah, you put on Dream Theater and you feel like you're listening to a jazz record, and it's very like weird because I want to listen
do that to jazz.
Oh well, it's
don't
like
besmirch jazz like that.
Because I listen
you put
to
on
it
a Dream Theater
I would
record
rather
and you
listen
feel
to
like
jazz.
you're the guy that wears a trench coat to school.
You put on Dream Theater and you feel like something.
You put on Dream Theater and you feel like a guy that knows every state capital.
You put on Dream Theater and you feel like you're a guy from Germany who's my friend that I met online. If you listen to Dream Theater out there, no hate. We just don't like that band.
Yeah, no. You put on Dream Theater and you're like, I should take a train everywhere.
You put on Dream Theater and you start thinking about the Fibonacci sequence.
You put on Dream Theater and you start thinking how cool it would be to ride a bike that has one big wheel and one small wheel.
The kind that you have to run and jump to get onto. You put on Dream Theater and you're like, I could fucking run and jump onto that bike right there.
Put on Dream Theater and you're like, I should wear a straitjacket and then someone should lower me off of a crane into water and then I should escape from the straitjacket.
I am Houdini right now.
Yeah. All right, no more of this. No more of this riff.
Oh goodness! Why did we bring up Dream Theater? Weapon?
Because you were talking about how complexity doesn't make something good.
Oh yeah. Same thing could go for simplicity.
Yeah.
You listen to a whole what's an artist I can bag on for simplicity?
Lil Dicky.
You listen to a whole Lil Dicky record and you tell me that simplicity is a good thing.
You listen to a whole Zayn record and tell me.
Tell me that having 28 goddamn songs in your record's a
Why
good thing.
Why didn't he name himself Zayn Malik? The audacity of this man to say.
I think that's just his name.
I know. I'm saying he called himself Zayn.
Yeah, but I think that's his name.
Yeah, I'm aware of that.
Like, I think his parents named him that.
I know, but his artist name is just Zayn.
Yeah.
It's not Zayn Malik.
Yeah.
That's like if I just started making music under Carson.
Well, Zayn is like it's got more like, I don't know, draw than Carson.
Okay. We're going there.
Well, I'm not saying that my name would be any better in that regard.
Dawson.
Yeah, I just start putting out music as Dawson.
Icarus Falls by Dawson.
There's no allure to that.
His first record is 18 songs.
Still too long.
So long. It's an hour. It's a fucking hour of Zayn.
That's too much Zayn. I don't need that much.
Dude,
I don't need any Zayn.
I'll listen to Icarus Falls if you do.
I don't want to listen to Icarus Falls.
I know. I don't want to listen to Icarus Falls either, but I will if you do it.
Is this like a game of chicken where we're daring
Icarus
each other
Falls chicken
to press play on Apple Music?
See, his 2021 record, Nobody Is Listening. Very funny title.
Cheeky guy.
Hilarious. It's 11 songs. 36 minutes.
That's what he should have been doing the whole time.
That's great. That's what I want from you, Zayn.
Mm-hmm.
I'll listen to 36 minutes of you.
Mm-hmm. I won't.
I've listened to 42 minutes of Merzbow before.
Crazy.
This is no different.
Zayn and Merzbow, completely the same.
Dude, can you imagine?
The
collab album of the century.
Zaynbow.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm wearing the Full of Hell Nothing collab merch right now.
Yeah.
Two weird artists that made a record together, and I love it. Mm-hmm. It's great. It's awesome. But, I mean, like, can you imagine the merch for the Zayn Merzbow collab? It goes so hard.
It would go so crazy.
We got to come up with more of those.
What, like Zayn Merzbow collab? Or
yeah.
Like a weird collab?
A more weird collab, yeah.
Carly Rae Jepsen and Chad Kroeger of Nickelback.
I see that I can hear in my head, though.
You want to know something crazy?
Because Chad Kroeger helped write Hello Kitty by Avril Lavigne.
You want to know something crazy?
What?
They do have a song together. Unreleased. Registered on ASCAP. It's called I'll Admit There Was Music.
What? It's called I'll Admit There Was Music?
Or maybe I Admit There Was Music, but still, that's what it's called.
Shut the fuck up. That's not real.
It's a Carly Rae Jepsen and Chad Kroeger written song called I Admit There Was Music. And it has not come out, and it probably will never come out.
They're going to bring the troops home with that one. That gets released. Everyone's united from now on.
Yeah, I need to hear that. I don't know what the fuck that would sound like.
Maybe she's waiting to drop it.
For what? It's been in the
I
vault
don't
for
know.
years.
Did he help write it, or is he featured on it?
We don't know.
No one knows.
Because I mean, it's just an ASCAP registration, so it just shows the writers.
Eventually,
I'm gonna.
I'll admit there was music is so
crazy
funny.
title for a song.
Like, what the fuck does that mean?
I admit it. There was music.
I'll admit there was music.
Hey, if there was one thing that happened at that point, it was definitely music. I can promise
you that there was in fact music.
I can promise you, if you came here to listen to a song or music, I got you.
All right,
but
fine.
I don't, because it's not coming out.
Twist my fucking arm.
I'll
admit it. There was music.
All right, I admit it. There was music.
All right, fine. If it'll shut you up. I'll admit it.
Please let my family go.
And it was Dream Theater.
Imagine Carly Rae Jepsen Dream Theater collab.
Oh, Jesus. Ugh. No, thank you. I think Zayn Merzbow is
That's pretty good. Pretty good.
Zayn and do you remember that noise artist that got went mildly viral a few years ago whose name was Bucket of Piss?
No.
Can I play you some Bucket of Piss right now?
Sure. I wonder what it will sound like.
Oh, man.
I wonder if it will sound like noise.
Hang on.
Bucket of Piss. Do you think Bucket of Piss is Pete Wentz's secret side project?
Bucket of Piss. Discography. Piss Bucket confirmed.
On
Okay.
r/Tears of the Kingdom.
Bucket of Piss live at Cherry Park. This is the video.
Oh, I've seen this video. That goes kind of crazy. I wonder, I
love it so much.
It's so crazy. For our audio listeners, he's got some kind of tin can wired up, and he has two mallets, and he's whacking the tin can with it, and he has a microphone, and he's just yelling and whacking and shit. It's exactly what you'd expect a live noise performance to look like in someone's basement. Which shade to
I might love him.
He's awesome. It's very the frequencies that he's hitting with that can are insane. What do you do at a show like that? What do you what
you
as
vibe,
an audience
dog.
member? What do you do?
You vibe.
You
dog.
just stand there. Imagine crowd killing to that.
To a Bucket of Piss.
Yeah.
I've thought about it quite a bit.
It's like
you can still buy this physical tape. Oh no, you can only buy the digital album.
Damn, I was gonna say washed. You could still buy the tape.
I know. It's sold out. It's only 2 tracks. Side A, which is 15 minutes 25 seconds, and side B, which is 15 minutes 30 seconds.
I wonder what it sounds like.
He found a midpoint and he said, "I'll splice it here.
I'll cut it off here.
I'll cut it off here."
Listening to noise music on a cassette is really funny to me.
Yeah. Oh, I think it's hilarious.
Listening to it on vinyl is also really funny.
I had Pulse Demon for a little while.
Oh, a lot of people have Pulse Demon.
Yeah.
That's the noise album at this point, basically.
I like the one that comes after it a little bit better, but that's only because that one has some passages that feel slightly planned.
Mm-hmm.
I'm like, this is a little more interesting.
Yeah. It's noise music is it's very interesting. I like it when it's incorporated into other genres more than just itself.
Oh, I think everyone does.
Yeah, you never know. It
Yeah.
could be a guy who wakes up in the morning and turns on Pulse Demon and is like, "We're so back, everyone."
Yeah.
Which, no shade to that guy.
No shade to that guy at all. In fact, I might be that guy.
Yeah.
I hate to say it.
That's crazy.
I don't hate to say it. I think
You're proud
Merzbow
to say
merch is like harder than anything. Like that's way cooler than
One of my teachers in college brought up Merzbow one time. And I was like, that's crazy. It wasn't even like a music class. It was like global issues or something.
And he brought up Merzbow.
Yeah, I don't remember why. I was just like, huh? I know that guy.
I played it in the car for my coworkers one time.
Why? It's like a bit.
I don't know. I think I just wanted to upset people.
Yeah, it's a good way to do it.
And my coworker Maurice was like, "This is cool, yeah." I was like, "You don't think that? That's all right, though."
I forget sometimes that like noise music is like not something that people just know about. Because like there was a tweet that went like semi-viral recently from the account Depths of Wikipedia.
Oh, sure.
And it was just the entry for noise music.
Oh, yeah.
And I saw that and I was like, yeah. But like a lot of people were like, music is noise. And it's like, oh, yeah, this is not like.
Oh, yeah.
If you ask a coworker about noise music, he's going to be like, what the fuck are you talking about?
I wonder if like the Pulse Demon album cover is going to get like Urban Outfitters. Like.
I don't think it'll ever get that popular. I think.
No. I mean, similar to how like Urban Outfitters sells Metallica shirts.
Well, that's way different. Because Metallica was the biggest band on the planet for a while.
Point, yeah.
Merzbow's never going to be the biggest artist on the planet.
Well, since you just said that, he's going to prove you wrong.
Hey, I would love for him to.
Yeah.
Merzbow, this is a challenge. Become the biggest artist in the world.
I do think it's funny that he's like, yeah, I could write real music, but
I just don't.
I don't know if he does that. I don't know if he says things like that.
Or did you just lie?
Yeah, I just lied.
Yeah, we like to spread misinformation on this podcast.
I do know that his like the only way he would do that album with Full of Hell was he was like no clean singing, and they were like, all right, fine.
Yeah, fuck
it's
it.
not like we do that anyway.
Yeah, he's collaborated with Boris too.
Yeah, but Boris is like legendary.
Yeah,
and Boris is also Japanese, right?
I think so.
Yeah.
I got Flood on vinyl recently. Haven't listened to it.
You know, my favorite thing that Boris and Son ever did was that collab album that they did
with Merzbow.
No, there's a Boris and Son collab album.
Oh,
and it's awesome.
Oh,
so
Son, like the I
like
understand.
Son O.
Yeah. I thought you said Boris and Son as like a funny bit.
The law firm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like Boris and Son.
No.
I forget that like that's how you pronounce Son is just Son. It's fucked up. Yeah. I'm gonna stage dive at the Son concert.
I know a band that broke up because they were opening for Son, which was like a big deal that they got to open for Son, but the only way they got to open for them is if they teched for them too. And Son has a lot of fucking amplifiers.
Oh goodness.
And this band Dead in the Dirt broke up because they were like, I can't believe that you got us on this fucking tour and we have to set up all these fucking amps every night. They just broke up. So
that's crazy.
Pretty funny.
Why didn't they just hire techs?
I don't know. That's a great question.
Why didn't they just hire people to do that?
We're talking a lot about extreme music on this episode about the simplest Fall Out Boy song I think ever.
One of them. Maybe the furthest from an extreme song that they got.
Definitely. I mean,
well, Feeling So Good right now is pretty far from extreme.
Feeling So Good right now is the only song I can think of that is as simple as this.
Yeah, and it's like way lighter than this one.
It's way lighter, but I will say there's more going on in that song than there is going on.
Yeah, I'm talking like tone wise.
Sure,
it's like
sure.
Because you could see So Good right now in like a Pixar movie credits, and I don't think you can put this in the Pixar movie credits.
Do you have So Much for Stardust on vinyl?
I just got it for Christmas.
Really?
Yeah.
Man, my family hates me.
I just asked specifically for I asked for Smithereens by Joji, Desire I Want to Turn Into You by Caroline Polachek, and So Much for Stardust for Christmas.
Nice.
Because record shopping for me is like if you see me like post something that I like to listen to, I probably already have it.
Sure.
So it's like, unless you ask for my Discogs page, then it's like there's a chance that you'll get something that I already have, which has happened before.
Yeah.
So I just ask for specific records rather than just records.
Yeah.
My brother still pulled out a surprise though. He got me Gunfighter Songs by Marty Robbins, I think it is, the guy who wrote the Big Iron song.
I'm not familiar with this cat at all.
Really?
No.
You don't know about the Big Iron?
No.
He's got the big iron on his hip.
I got nothing for you.
That's
man.
crazy. Well, for those who know, shout out.
Sorry. Is that an old country western guy?
Yeah.
Oh,
old,
okay.
Old record. And
Fuck yeah.
I didn't already have that one, and so it was a surprise opening that one. I was like, oh shit, Gunfighter ballads.
Nice. Yeah, no, I don't have a lot of standout lines on this one.
I don't blame you for being you, but you can't blame me for hating it.
Yeah.
That's cheeky.
It's cheeky and fun. I set my clocks early because I know I'm always late.
Yeah, in reference to
fun.
kissing a girl is really funny.
Yeah, it's very funny.
Yeah, chorus is the best part about this song. And like the I think it's really funny that they do the obligatory like stop all instruments so that they can finish the last line of the chorus the first time, and then they don't do it again the rest of the song.
Right, yeah.
It's like, you get it once, we're not doing it again.
Right, yeah. I do think that that chord that they ring out at the end, it like must be on a different type of guitar because it just sounds so like
it's so limp.
It's so limpy and so just like I bet it's a Telecaster.
Maybe. I don't know.
Someone posted them playing all of Calculating Infinity on a Squier Telecaster. And I was like, that is hard.
That's
like,
awesome.
That is crazy.
Like in one sitting?
There's like one take. There's like one cut. Because I think they fuck up something in maybe Clip the Apex, which is a hard song, so I don't blame them.
I need to listen to that record.
It's a good record. All the songs are the songs.
Mm-hmm.
There's like, I would say Calculating Infinity has like 5 of my like unfuckwithable Dillinger songs. Whereas like Ironworks has like 10. And One of Us Is the Killer has like 12.
Damn.
One of Us Is the Killer is perfect. I love that fucking record. I love Calculating Infinity. It's just the songs get a little samey for me. But I love most of that record. It's awesome. Destro's Secret, ridiculous. Anyway,
yeah, I'm not familiar. With
yeah, I don't.
That one comment about this podcast be an hour of bullshit and then song good.
In this case, it is true.
It is very true. This episode.
Yeah.
Just because, I mean, there's
I
not
don't really care though. I'm having fun talking to my friend.
Yeah,
it's fine.
I mean, it's a song on a record that is really good, and like, I don't know. I mean, it's not like it doesn't have the same like lyrical punch as like Dance Dance does, or even the opener of this album.
No, I think this. I mean,
it's very straightforward. Like that's the word for this episode is straightforward.
Very straightforward. Yeah, I do like how it's not terribly punchy lyrically, but it is like it gets the point across, and like it's simple enough to where like this is what we're talking about is like there's so few thinker lines on this one that of course a suit is like, well, I can perfectly understand everything that this song is about. That's why it's the best song on the record.
Yeah. It's like, well, what are you waiting for? Go kiss her.
This song is a Suit's dream. Yeah.
Yeah. It's a Suit's dream, but not one that makes me want to kill myself. In fact, quite the opposite. If a Suit was like if I wrote this song and a Suit was like, you need to put this out as a single, I would be like, all right.
Yeah, no, 100%.
Sure.
Yeah.
Sounds good, I guess.
Yeah.
I would not be mad at that.
Neil Averon produced. So
Shout out
maybe Neil was like, we need one more single.
Shout out Neil.
Yeah. Shout out Neil.
I hope they keep working with Neil.
I'd like to see it. I'd also like them to maybe do something a little oddball.
Yeah.
Jordan Fish just left Bring Me the Horizon. And
join Fall Out Boy.
I mean, I'm not saying join Fall Out Boy because I would like Jordan Fish to eventually have enough free time for me to make a record with him. But I'd be very interested in a Jordan Fish Fall Out Boy thing.
Yeah.
But
I think that could be cool.
Could be very cool. Could be awesome. You want to rate this thing?
Yeah.
Since we just did Song Good.
Song is good. I'm feeling a 7.
I'm gonna go 6. You know what? 7. Yeah.
6 feels too harsh for me.
Yeah, 6 feels too limp.
Yeah. Like the chorus is really goddamn
I like
good.
this song a lot. It does not deserve.
It might come across that
7.
We're like indifferent towards the song. It's really.
This song's fucking great.
It's really good.
Just so simple.
It's very, very simple.
Yeah.
Not a lot to latch onto, which is why I'm giving it a 7.
Which is not a bad thing. But
not a bad thing.
That's the podcast.
That's the podcast.
We said we'd do every Fall Out Boy song.
We're gonna have to get through episodes like this where there's just not a whole lot.
There's not a whole lot to say, and that's okay. We talked about a bunch of other shit.
Mm-hmm.
We talked about Zayn feat Merzbow.
Yeah,
which would, I mean,
that would go crazy.
Hopefully, that's a reality.
Yeah.
You know how my brother and me like got to be in Trolls 3 just from like shit posting enough?
No.
Well,
I did not.
Hoping
know
maybe
that.
Merzbow can be on a Zayn song just from
By
everyone that listens to this episode to this point. Go tweet at Zayn Malik.
You should make a song with Merzbow.
Make a song with Merzbow, all caps. At Zayn, make a song with Merzbow.
Please, please, please do it. Please.
Woodpecker number 3, baby. All right.
All right. Well, before we spin this damn ass wheel and get out of here, thank you so much for listening to this podcast. I haven't said this in a while. If you haven't already, give us a 5 stars on Spotify or Apple Podcasts. It helps a lot. Seeing the funny number go up improves my mental state. So keep it up, smile. Follow Carson and I's bands at the Calisdale Boys on Instagram, at Calisdale Boys on Twitter. Follow my band at Bummer Hill on Instagram, at Bummer Hill ATL on Twitter. Follow the podcast at The Dreaded Wheel. Subscribe to our Patreon. We just uploaded the next entry in the Made You Listen series, which is about...
That's right. It's about smoking spice with the Pope.
That's true. And it's also about Mutilator by Gatherers, that record. Great record if you want to hear us talk about that. Or if you just want a new music recommendation, listen to that record, listen to that episode by giving us money.
That's right. It's only $5 to become
only
a
$5
wheel guy, but it's $10 to become a wheel man.
You don't get anything else by becoming a wheel man.
You don't, except for the title of wheel man
and our love and affection.
That's right.
For every wheel man that shows up, that's one firm handshake from yours truly.
That's right.
Let's spin this fucking wheel and get out of here. Now that Carson is almost done with his protein shake. I think you spun it last time.
I spun it last time, so go for it.
Blammo. I missed. Blammo.
Let's see what we get, everybody. My favorite part of the episode.
What is this one?
This is an American Beauty, American Psycho. Ladies and gentlemen, we have gotten The Kids Aren't All Right. We had it too good for too long.
It was going to happen. Our hot streak was going to end somehow, and it has ended.
I will say the wheel is looking a little bit...
I was just thinking that.
A little bit smaller.
It looks a little smaller now.
Yeah.
Which is crazy. We're chipping away at it.
We're chipping away at the wheel.
Chat, we're chipping away at the wheel.
Chat, tonight, we chip away at the wheel.
So true. But join us next time for us talking about The Kids Aren't All Right and its remix its corresponding remix on
Hang on,
the
who
Make
does
America
it?
Psycho Again.
Who does it? Who does it? Hang on.
Good question. I don't remember off the top of my head. I would like it if it was the shit. Who's on that?
Make America Psycho Again.
Is it?
Whoa.
Who is it?
Guess anyone.
Lil Wayne.
No. Guess another person.
Flo Rida.
Colder.
Colder. Lupe Fiasco.
Warmer?
Warmer. What the fuck? Who's on this song? Method Man?
Colder for sure.
Okay.
You might want to get rid of your male gaze here.
Oh, is Nicki Minaj on this song?
Colder.
Colder.
Wait, warmer.
Okay, I was gonna say. Cardi B wasn't popular yet, so it can't be her.
I genuinely want to see if you could get that. Like I
shit. My catalog of rappers in my brain is not very wide right now, apparently. I don't know why I was gonna say Glorilla. She absolutely was not popular when this album came out.
Warmer though, I will say.
Really?
Yeah. Yeah.
What the fuck? Who's on this song?
Do you want me to just tell you?
Yeah, just who is it?
Azalea Banks.
Oh God. Why didn't I think of that?
Yeah, it's
Fucking
crazy.
Azalea Banks. All right, well, tune in next time to hear us talk about that. Bye.